watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. When celebrities make news with health updates, many of us pay attention. Recently, reality star Bethenny Frankel revealed she has stage 3A kidney disease and a nodule on her liver. Her doctor recommended lots of water and to avoid turmeric. Here to tell us the ins and outs is UAMS cardiologist Dr. Jean Way. Well, Dr. Way, I've missed you.
I've missed you too,
So
Nicole.
happy to be back.
And welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, well, I really appreciate when celebrities share their health
Yes.
journey. I know it's tough business sometimes, but using their platform raises awareness.
Yes.
What's happening with her?
So, you know, Bethenny Frankel is, I think, near and dear to many people's hearts. She's done a number of wonderful things, but lately she's been diagnosed with kidney condition, if you will, and she has first shared a couple months ago that she was in stage 2 kidney disease, and now just a couple days ago she shared with us that she progressed from stage 2 now to stage 3A. So what is that? Well, what it is, it's a measure of how well your kidney is able to filter fluid. Okay, I mean, what does your kidneys do? Well, they filter, you know, with the blood going through them, they filter everything, and then they're able to excrete what you don't need and keep everything that you need. So when you go from stage 1 to stage 2 is when you have absolutely normal kidney function, but it's just a little bit less efficient, okay? Now when you go from stage 2 to stage 3A, that means that you're starting to filter less. There's less rate, okay? And in particular, we're talking about the fact that you are filtering less than 60 mLs, okay, per minute. What does that mean? Well, that means that you have to kind of watch out now. The next stage you would go to would be stage 3B, and that's even less efficient. Then you go to stage 4, and that's not good at all. That's when we have to talk about, you know, you're going to be limited in terms of what, you know, your intake could be, what your medications could be, the doses of your medication. We're talking serious now. Then we're going to have to talk about what do you want to plan. Do you want to think about in the not too distant future maybe dialysis? What else do you want to think about? Maybe possibly being a candidate. Now, I'm jumping way ahead because I want to give you the whole timeline. That could be years, or it could be shorter.
Well, for her going from 2
to the 3A
so quickly.
was very quick, right. Now, is there any possibility she could get better? It's possible. Could it be that, you know, during the time that she got measured, you know, maybe it wasn't good because maybe she was dehydrated or something? I don't know. But the point of it is, it's not an absolute permanent status. Could she do a little better? She could. But
how do they test her for this? Is it blood or urine?
it's blood and urine.
Both?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they measure your creatinine level. They measure in your urine two things, well, two main things. They measure many things, but one is to measure how much creatinine clearance you have. And the second thing that's important is how much protein you are excreting that you probably shouldn't. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, as it progresses in severity, you're going to lose more protein.
What's the hopefulness on medicines
Great.
that treat this?
Yes. So, of course, there are medicines that'll help to, save your kidneys as best as possible. And amongst them are the kind of common blood pressure medicines that's angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitor, angiotensin converting enzyme receptor inhibitor. They help, okay? Now, they may not completely reverse, but they may help and they may take a while, so that's all good. Now, the good news, there is some good news, is that when you get staged for the kidney failures, when you go from one stage to the other, it may not be as rapid as you think. So, you know, what I'm saying is, I heard from our chairman of the renal division, the kidney division, that not as many people progress as rapidly as one would think if you just connected the rate of increment in creatinine level or filtration rate. And so what that means is that there is some little up and downs. And so could she stay at 3A, which is not bad, for a while? Yes. On the other hand, if she's not careful, could she go, you know, from 3A to 3B? Well, that too. So she has to now drink a lot of fluid, right, because she was told, and that just helps you to flush it through. The other thing the doctor told her, which is interesting, is to avoid turmeric. So let's talk about that for 1 microsecond. Turmeric used to be our most favorite celebrated spice, right? Everybody, the minute you mentioned turmeric, everybody was so happy already because it's a wonderful spice. However, more recently now, there's supplements, you know, there's ointments and creams and whatnot. And the reason these things came about is because the oral absorption is not as great. But that was good because it protected you. However, now we figured out how to get more absorption quicker, one of which is to take it with pepper. So if you add pepper with turmeric, you'll absorb more. But if you put it also in your supplements or ointments, you'll also absorb more. What is the downside of that? Well, it can do some injury to your kidney, okay? You can end up having what she is experiencing.
Dr. Way,
Yeah.
it's terrible. I don't like getting older.
Yeah, wait. And it can also cause some impairment to your liver. So you can get kidney stones. I want to bring that up. Even though she mentioned she had a liver stone, more likely you would get a kidney stone. And the reason is because turmeric has with it oxalate. And you're going to get oxalate stones in your kidney.
All right.
So
well, we're going to have to
avoid
pick it up.
turmeric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Way, thank you. Appreciate that
Thank
explanation.
you.
As always, Dr. Way will join us again next week to answer more of our medical questions and concerns. So if you or a friend have anything you're curious about, just send us a message on social media and we'll make sure to cover it in one of our upcoming segments. Now, how do you know when a relationship problem is a deal breaker? Charlie Simpson is here next helping us break it down. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.